Hey World Entertainment, and it looks like the critics have gone above and beyond to review bomb Super Mario Brothers. That's right, the critics are hating this thing, and it just shows you that they hate on it just to hate on it because they don't like Chris Pratt. They really don't. They can't stand them, and they can't stand that it's made for fans because they hate the fans too. Because wait till you hear some of these comments, because these are the same bunch of morons that are running around praising the likes of Mandalorian and everything Marvel, all of Phase 4. These are the people who are falling over themselves for John Majors. The critics gave this a score on Rotten Tomatoes of 54%, while the fan score is a 96%. It always shows you the true colours of these shill people in these corporations when a movie that's made for the fans is what they hate. They loathe. They're like, how dare you please people? You're meant to preach to them and, shove identity politics and stuff in their face. And one of those is quite telling in these. So let's look at some of what the top critics say. So the first one, she says, this is from moviefreak.com, whoever they are. Kids may have the time of their lives watching the Super Mario Brothers movie, but most adults, this is game over. What kind of crap it is. Oh. Check this one out. I love this one. Because here's the first mask comes off. I found myself wanting more, as if I was only getting part of the experience. But the Super Mario Brothers movie is not intended to work in the same way that conventional films do. It's not about cinematic enjoyment. It's about expanding a brand. Okay there, Sunshine, James, however in the name of Christ you pronounce your second name. Something like Bartolini from Real Views. More like Real Views. What do you think the likes of The Mandalorian and the Marvel movies do? What do you think they are? They are expanding the brand. And I guarantee you, this guy was falling over himself with Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and The Mandalorian, and the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, all that crap. Fuck me. New York Magazine Vulture, she writes, it's all dispiriting rot. Aside from bursts of weird vitality whenever the film veers into action out of the games. If you say so. Here has to be the highlight. This from Boston Globe. This has to be the highlight of all the critics' comments. This isn't a movie. It's a checklist of fan expectations. Well, I'd rather have a checklist of fan expectations, aka fan service, than a checklist to say black people, check. Gay people, check. Trans people, check. Fat obese people, check. People who can't act, check. Jesus Christ. Bet you anything, this moron loves the latest episode of The Mandalorian. that had Lizzo in it. Lizzo. The thing which still half the world hasn't a clue what she is. They don't know, is she a singer? Is she an actor? What is she? The only thing you ever see of her is she's as big as a planet herself, and she always has her ass hanging out for some reason. Oh my good God. Next up, the New York Post. For all its detailed worlds, like the Mushroom Kingdom and Jungle Kingdom, the Nintendo film is just another soulless ploy to sell us merchandise that doesn't bother to disguise its creatively starved greed. Again, these are the idiots who fall over themselves for all things Disney, which is buy our merchandise. Except no one is buying their merchandise. You're gonna love this one. This one from Little White Lies. Is that a website, a magazine? Don't know. He simply writes, "Justice for Bob Hoskins." Something tells me fucktard there never even watched that original movie, which was terrible. Empire magazine, beautifully animated and about as faithful and affectionate as a corporate cash-in is possible to get. But it still doesn't come close to the experience of actually playing the games. See how they're all saying it's all about cashing in to get merchandise and all this stuff. It's exactly what everything Disney put out is. Everything. As soon as Disney put out a trailer for a film, the toys are on the shelves. Not to mention, they're charging you $5,000 for a 2-night stay in a Star Wars themed hotel. Do you think that's a corporation cashing in on merchandising? Next review, a movie that's as hollow as a trailer. Something that willfully avoids anything creative or ambitious. Mario and Luigi deserve so much better. So this is someone who's probably falling over themselves when they see trailers and going, "Oh my God, this trailer looks fantastic. I can't wait to see it." But here, again, the veil has slipped. As he says, it's as hollow as a trailer. Not the Mario trailer, a trailer. So he's referencing trailers in general. Here comes the real one that shows you just their true colours. The internet was right. Chris Pratt is all wrong as the title character in the Mario movie. It's just such crap from people who you know were tripping over themselves with the likes of, "Oh, I gotta buy Baby Yoda," and "How dare you all hate Reva." It's just such two-faced, and it really just shows you where their loyalties basically lie. And it's with the biggest corporation being Disney. Because, as I said, these are all the people who fell over themselves. "Oh, John Majors, oh, we love him, but have gone radio silent since his arrest and being charged." Who are falling over, "Oh, look at Baby Yoda. Mandalorian's the best." Where are they now? We've just had what has been claimed as the worst viewed episode in the entire series of Mandalorian, with Lizzo appearing in it. And no, she didn't appear as a new Death Star. or a hut. It's it really are. And to say like, oh, they're just ticking box for fan service. Yeah, that's what you want to do with something like this. You want to appease the fans, not you fucking morons. Jesus. Can't wait to see the next movie. They're going to trip over themselves in TV series and say it's the bestest ever. Full of diversity and representation. Morons. So they hate it, but the fans love it, and it's already starting to crush some box office numbers. And with that, I'll leave it there for this one. So cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.